Edward Snowden's actions made headlines across the globe and prompted changes to the way governments spy on their populations. In the United States, it culminated with Congress passing the USA Freedom Act earlier this month. The law limits the powers of government agencies to snoop on phone and internet records and ends the former policy of bulk collection of data on millions of Americans. Republican Senator John Cornyn criticized the legislation.
When Director Comey says they have open inquiries in all 56 FBI field offices about the potential threat of homegrown terrorists, I take that very, very seriously. And I believe that it's absolutely reckless for us to take any unnecessary chances.
Speaking at an Amnesty International event via video link from Russia, where he fled after leaking the stolen security documents in 2013, Snowden said the Freedom Act vindicated his actions.
For the first time in 40 years of U.S. history, since the intelligence community was reformed in the 70s, we found that facts have become more persuasive than fear. For the first time in recent history, we found that despite the claims of government, the public made the final decision, and that is a radical change that we should seize on, we should value, and we should push further.
Amnesty International's Sharif El-Sayed Ali said governments must accept they have lost the debate over the legitimacy of mass surveillance.
There has been a really big pushback against these programs. We've seen international experts at the United Nations. We've seen courts kind of declaring that these programs are unlawful, are contrary to human rights principles, are contrary to international legal obligations. And we've seen big technology companies starting to implement new measures to protect privacy.
But the turmoil caused by the unmasking of the surveillance programs has exacted a heavy price, argues Robin Simcox of the Henry Jackson Society, a Britain-based policy analysis group.
There are ways in which government contractors, government employees have of taking complaints forward, flaws in the system, things they would like to see change. And it's not the pages of The Guardian or The Washington Post. Snowden revealed a host of secrets that have hindered our intelligence agencies' ability to protect national security.
In Britain, meanwhile, an emergency surveillance law fast-tracked through Parliament is being challenged in court. The law allows agencies to gather people's phone and internet data. The government says it is vital in the fight against crime and terrorism. 2 years on from Edward Snowden's leaks, the battle between civil liberties and surveillance rages on. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.